Here's a quick intro video on paper circuitry and talking about the two example circuit cards that you got in your kit. So one is series and then one is parallel, and they are using copper tape, which is conductive and it's kind of like a sticker, and an LED light, which has a positive and negative leg, and a TB-tronic sticker, which also has a positive and a negative side. And to turn them on, you are going to use your coin cell batteries. The one that has a plus side is the positive side. So you want to put the negative side facing down and flip it over to complete the circuit. And the parallel is basically where you have the positive and negative lines running from the battery and they're running parallel. And you are placing the lights along those lines. The series is where the lights are kind of part of the circuit. It's kind of like a book series where like the lines go from the end and continue to the beginning, and they're all kind of continuous. So it's the same way to turn it on, but if you only use one, the light is really faint. So you might need to use two to be able to see it. So series can be kind of less efficient because it requires more energy to light the same amount of lights. And also, if one of your lights goes out, then your whole circuit is kind of compromised. Okay, so now I'll go quickly through how to create your own paper circuit. So you need a paper and then some copper tape and a coin cell battery and then however many, whatever else you're lighting up. So a good way to start is deciding where you want your switch to be and where you want your light to be. And then from there, I can decide how I'm gonna do the two lines to there. So you usually want the line that is underneath the battery to be the negative line, because for coin cell batteries, the positive side also includes the edges. So if you have it down, you don't want your negative side that you put on top to be touching the edges, so it's harder. So that means you want to put your copper tape down first, and you want to put your negative line down first. So for copper tape, it's like a sticker because it has like a backing, and you peel that off, but you only want to peel off a little at a time because if you peel off too much, it gets hard to work with. And to do turns, the best way is to fold in the opposite direction as the way you're going. So I'm going this way, so I'll fold it this way and then fold it back the other way. Because you want, if possible, you want to keep it all in one piece, just because the more breaks you have, it's less, there's more chances for the connection to not be as strong. You can tape down your battery, but you want to have like at least half of it exposed so that your positive side can tap on top like a switch. And then when you do the positive side, you want to make sure these lines don't touch. On this back side, these little metal pieces, that's where you want the sticker to go on top of the copper tape. And then for a switch, one option is you can do the fold over switch like this, where it's just tapping on, or you can do one with just the copper tape where you have a bit extra, and you just fold it over so that it's not sticky. Since this is the positive side on top, then I want the positive side. Again, the longer leg is positive and the shorter leg is negative, and you want to be if you need to do this, you want to be really careful because the legs can break easily. So for paper circuits, you have to bend them out like these. So you want to be careful so that you don't break them. It's best if you can kind of bend one of the legs so that you know which one is positive and which one's negative.